Alright, you guys hearing me good? Well, that might be a little too much. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hear me? Can you guys hear me now? Hopefully. Alright, good. Having some technical difficulties with my freaking mics. Hey, there's still snow on the ground where I'm at, James. It is freezing out there. But I figured I'd show you guys some of the gear. Rock out. Are you talking? Because we can't hear you if you are. I don't know if you accidentally muted yourself or...
Who knows? This is my first live. Anybody hear me?
I'm farther north than you. Yeah. What's up? I just can't rock out. Can you guys hear rock out? Our snow melted and then it came back. Yeah, I heard him for a minute, and then he kind of disappeared. Hey, rock out. Make sure you're not muted, because we can't hear you, bud.
It doesn't look like I'm muted.
Oh, he's glitching now. Ooh, oh, that's awesome, Dean. And we lost him. Oh, I know why I can't hear him. Here, let me try something. I think I know why I can't hear him.
Is that any better?
All right, guys. I got to unplug my mic for a second. All right. Should be able to hear him now. Yeah. just my the way my mic plugs in, or the way I've had it plugged in, is through the headphone jack. So actually, if you guys give me a minute, I will go grab something real quick and see if I can't get it plugged in through the correct, through the USB-C port. See if I can't get that to work. I'm gonna mute you guys. I gotta run out and grab something real quick.
Dean, I read a lot, all information. I don't like stories and stuff like that, but I have a pretty much a library of informational type stuff.
All right.
Dean,
Let's see if
it took me several years, but I've got the whole set and the anniversary and everything now, Dean. But it took probably 5 or 6 years of picking them up one at a time and hunting the last few down and stuff. But I've got them all now.
I can make this work. We'll see. All right. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
I don't know if I'm plugged in all the way with my mic. I hope that I am. You can hear me? It sounds like it's coming through my mic. Sound is good. Awesome. I think I lost Rockout sound again.
I can hear you, Newhouse.
What the hell? Let me see. I still can't hear them though. think I think I need headphones plugged into that to hear you guys when I'm like this. So we're gonna ditch my mic for now. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. Yeah, you guys could hear him, but the way that my mic is working, it's wanting to run the audio back through the monitor part of my mic so that I can't hear him when I have my mic plugged in. Yeah, that's what pretty much humbled. If I had a pair of headphones, because there's a headphone jack on top of that where I can monitor sound, I'd be able to hear him and myself. So this was that knife I was telling you about, Rock Out. It's a CRKT Saker. They discontinued them. It's 1075. Nice handle, but it's a it I use it for all kind of stuff, even just stuff in my garden. Just shit like that, no problem. The other thing I found is, like, if you need to split something like that, grab the pry bars that I make. Split wood with that too. And it does not mess up the edge on it at all. So you were talking about books. What books are they? I know you told me the title of them earlier. Your audio is cutting in and out, man. It might be.
I live in the woods. I live in the woods, and their service is pretty crappy here.
I got you. You're good now.
Is that better?
There we go. Sorry, I had to switch over to the correct internet. But yeah, so you said they're Fox something?
Foxfire.
Okay.
There's a whole series of them.
Explain them to me. I've never heard of them.
Well, when I was a kid, I got into them. Just like this one is hog dressing, log cabin building, planning by this wild plant foods. It's talking about foraging and edibles. Just there's some that have blacksmithing in them, teaching you to make your own tools. It's just old Appalachian, everything really. There's stories, there's diagrams and blueprints, recipes, quilt making. Just
if you had
here's
to
the log cabin building.
If you had to compare them to something newer, they'd kind of be like the Bushcraft 101 books, but more detail, I'm assuming.
Similar. This is a lot of old, self-sufficient, living in the mountains kind of stuff, building your own cabin, forge to make your own tools, planning, gardening, that kind of stuff.
It just goes more into depth. The Bushcraft 101 is more like trapper line oriented, like the old ways to go on, like trapping, hunting trips, shit.
Yeah, living off the land and doing it primitively.
All right, that's awesome. Yeah, Bushcraft 101 is survival, but a lot of it is geared towards like the old ways that they used to go on the hunting trips and things like that, how they survive while doing that with their base camps and things. And
yeah, Matt's right. This isn't so much like short-term survival situation stuff. This is long-term living, establishing homesteads and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I got you. So that's like you're moving out into the woods, like them settling new land and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the books, I think it's 8 or 9. One of them has how to build a sawmill from a river, like water powered sawmills, and
shit.
Like I said, that's awesome. Log cabin diagrams. This the first one has a moonshining section when they used to build their own stills, and there's diagrams and stuff like that in it.
None of those were on finding reliable Wi-Fi.
Oh, Wi-Fi is terrible here. Really don't even have Wi-Fi. And my phone service is terrible.
Wrong turn living.
I do Pahala in the mountains in the woods in West Virginia, Dean. So I think that was where Wrong Turn was filmed.
So one of the other things I throw in my pack is this is another discontinued CRKT item. It needs cleaned up a little bit. It's been sitting in a box, but this is their Persevere, which is just like a hatchet head that comes. It's got the 3 holes. You cut down a branch and split it. Stick it down through the branch about right here, and then you got these wedges that go on here like this, and your stick will be here, and then you wrap some kind of cordage around these back and forth to keep it on there to make your hatchet.
Nice.
But I bought that and this one about the same time, and shortly after they discontinued both of them.
I like the knife. I like that full tang, thick.
Oh yeah, and I like them so much. I bought 2 of them. I bought one for me and one for Marissa, and I use mine every year when we're doing the gardening and stuff. I use it to dig a little bit, which I shouldn't do, but I do. I use it to chop down corn stalks. Basically, any kind of harvesting I do with that. So it gets beat up every year. Potassium permanganate and glycerin is fire starter. Yes, Ken Nixon, but more common is brake fluid and chlorine.
We get the potassium at the water plant, and that's a fun little trick to show new people.
Oh yeah. One of the nice things about the potassium permanganate is if you grab it and throw it in your pack, not only can you use it for fire starter if you have glycerin, but you can also use it to purify water. Like you said, you get it from the water plant.
Yeah. Yeah, we use probably 55-gallon barrels a month.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
Yeah, well, I run a city drinking water plant.
Marissa said her knife sits nicely on a shelf, and Dean said use the gosh darn thing. So, what knife are you carrying with you today?
Kershaw Misdirect.
Oh shit, I like that blade shape.
Yeah, I do too. Kind of
Oh,
drop point, like reverse Tano. I
that's
like
what I
this
was
thing.
thinking. Yeah. I got a knife question for you. You said you make knives once in a while?
I do. I do. I gotta have a forge and tinker around a little bit. Mostly like rustic, primitive looking stuff. Hold on, I'll grab one out of my fire kit.
Okay, awesome.
Old files.
There you go. So here's my question. If I figure out a way to get you a couple springs, you think you can make some knives?
I'm sure. I talked to you about that the other day and looked into it a little bit. I think they should make pretty good blades.
I figured the steel's nice. Usually spring steel's a good steel to make knives out of. And we get some of those real big ones where the coil or the wire is real thick too. Like some of the wire diameter on those springs is probably about half of what that knife handle is that you got there.
Yeah. Are they residential garage doors or commercial garage doors?
Both. We do both.
Both.
Yep. So I can get you either size, whatever you'd prefer.
Well, one of each to play with.
We'll figure out how to get them to you. Dean, you asked the other day what brand the ferro rods that I have that I stick in our packs are. That's what they are. And these ones won't ever get touched unless we end up needing them. But I have 19 other ferro rods for other crap. But the reason
I have a bigger one. I'm not sure the brand. I've never used it either. I just have a small one in my fire pack that's got a handle.
Yeah, so I throw these in our bug out bags, and I have a kit that I throw in dry bags, a fire kit I throw in dry bags, and then basically what I've done with our bug out bags is I'll do a fire kit, water purification, first aid, and I throw them all in dry bags, and then throw them inside the main
Nice.
bag. We can just see what color it is, what we need, and grab it. But these live in there, and they don't get touched. And then the difference between my fire kit, which is this, which is you guys already seen in there, it's just a little bit of black powder and some char cloth. And then I just added this in last night, which is a lantern wick. And then some of that pyro putty, which is old. I need to get some new stuff. That's what I have in mine. And then I usually throw that ferro rod in with everything. In hers, she has a bird's nest, some fat wood, a little bit of the old pyro putty, a piece of canvas. She has this tin with some char cloth in it. I need to poke a hole in that. She has a scraper, some more bird's nest material, some burn relief gel, and then she has some waterproof safety matches that all go in her kit. And then usually I have a Bic lighter in with all of it. I think I had a Bic lighter in mine too, and I took everything out. Just showing on video the other day. And one of the other things that goes in.
I was gonna make char cloth on the live today because I need to make more anyway, but it is super windy and we actually have a burn ban right now for my area.
Oh shit.
Yeah. The Department of Forestries and DNR and stuff here do a wonderful job because my state's like the third most forested state in the country, and wildfires are pretty prevalent if you don't have a management program. Some of us talked about that with that stuff that was going on with paracentric and stuff out in California. You have to have a management program, and
well, and like if they would do more controlled burns, they wouldn't have so much wildfire issues.
Absolutely.
Um,
Yeah, Matt, I know, but I was gonna start a fire today and just play with the fire kit, and then once I got a fire going, make char cloth and stuff like that. So I know you don't have to, but that's what I was gonna do. I've been outside all day and it's super windy. I see why they have a burn ban in for this weekend.
Mr. Inferno, is that what Garage Door Springs is made out of? Is the 5160? I don't need to poke a hole in Altoids 10?
No, you don't.
Oh,
I never do.
I just always did. Like if you look at
I
mine,
think like half the people do. I never did and never had any problems.
I just do a tiny little hole. Like if I can clean that off a little bit, you can kind of see right there where I poked a little tiny hole. I don't even think you can see light through that anymore. The hinges provide the vent. Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that. Common is the most common spring. I got you. Yeah. So, and I know you said that the 3/8 isn't much to work with, but those springs are a good 2 to 3 feet sometimes long. Especially the commercial ones, and they're probably about 3 inches around. What oh,
When I made the video for your Ember of Hope, I realized I didn't have any more of the stormproof matches, waterproof matches in my fire kit. So I ran to Morgantown last night to get some and ended up buying more more stuff than I was going to. I got some of those tinder bundles that are coated in paraffin wax and picked up another knife. Can't go in Bass Pro to get matches and not spend $100 and buy a bunch of other stuff that you didn't really need.
that's usually how it goes, no matter where you go.
I was making coffee this morning and I was still in the house and was making coffee and was testing the matches in the sink, lighting them and sticking them in the sink full of water.
Single wall steel water bottles you can use to make char cloth as well. Yeah. Bro, what's up, man? Length is fine, but the diameter of the strand is not much to work with. You get at most a thin fillet knife or a shank. The question is, what if you... This is a question for you and Rockout, I guess, because I don't know nothing about it as far as how this works. I know the general idea. Can you smash all of it down together? I know it probably takes a good bit of time and energy to do, but can you smash it together to make the steel thicker? Like forge welding?
I mean, in theory, you could, like if you were making Damascus and folding the layers on top of each other and stuff. But I was talking to you about doing Damascus, and that's out of that's out of my range.
I completely understand that. So if you guys want a nice little axe, this cold steel trail boss is awesome. Mine's a little needs cleaned up a bit. But I bought it and then I spent freaking 3 hours doing this wrap on it. Okay. Just get a little slicer out of it, Inferno. Generally, you want to start with a minimum of half-inch stock. Okay.
How thick did you say the springs were?
Oh, shit. Probably 1/4 of an inch at most. Maybe a little bit bigger. I'd have to look. I'd have to measure one. I don't have any in my van. I'll let you know Monday.
Okay, yeah, let me know.
They make butter knives with half-inch stock. Oh, that's awesome. Do you know how to make Damascus Inferno? Once it starts warming up, we'll be able to do a little bit more outside.
Yeah, I've been outside pretty much all day, but it's only 40 degrees here. It was snowing this morning, and now it's kind of cloudy, but not snowing anymore.
It's still only in the 30s here.
I think it's 40 on the dot last I looked.
I got a package for you ready. I got to send it out. I'm going to have it out Monday morning with your coin. And then I also threw one of these wicks in there for you. And then a couple other good.
Awesome.
I figured you might have a use for it. Throw it in your fire kit or something.
Oh, yeah. Play with some of it first. I know how it works, and then throw it in the kit.
Yeah, so pretty much what I did was I took a lighter and got mine burn a little bit like that. And then all it needs is a spark. And it'll start smoldering. Do that one more time. Here we go.
Nice.
As long as it's pre-burnt like that, all it needs is that little bit of a spark. You guys got any questions on how to do anything? I know some of you guys know more than I do, but if you don't have any questions, teach us something. How are your bees doing, man?
A couple days ago, they were doing really well. I was going to mess with them a little bit today because I thought it was going to be warmer. I think Monday we're supposed to get up into the 70s, like 70, 72, something like that. And most of the week's supposed to be mid 60s, low 70s. So they should be fired up then. But until it hits 50, 55 or so, they don't do too much.
Inferno's got to get all technical on us. But you do know how to forward weld pattern steel. That's what I mean, man. Yeah, I do know that. I meant like what they call Damascus now, pretty much. Like I know the original shit is fucking basically out the window. I'm going to
Later, Brooke. Be careful.
You don't fall off the roof. Who cares about the phone as long as you're not falling off, man?
Right?
I have a project that that's what I need, Inferno. and I don't know how to do it. Rockout knows how, but he said he's not very good at making it yet. He still needs some practice. But basically what I need is 1/4-inch thick square bar, or close to. Don't have to be perfect. What do we want to learn? Everything, man. Everything.
Right? Want to learn it all.
Yeah.
I spent my day doing trimming fruit trees and stuff before spring hits and you start getting new growth. Trim fruit trees, trim back the berry patch, fed chickens, got eggs, messed with quail, was going to mess with honeybees.
The 12th, no less. The 12th at 11:59 p.m. The more you know, the better things will go. Exactly. Where are we meeting up? Depends. Where are you from? I have your address, but I don't remember. I didn't memorize it. If you're going to do that, you're going to want to start big because you lose about 40% of your material by the time you fold enough of it to make a good pattern. Okay, my question is, do you have the ability and material to do it? If you do, we'll talk later on Discord. UV5Rs the other day. Do you have your ham radio license, Humboldt? Just out of curiosity? Yes. Like stuff too. Absolutely. Nope. Okay, I was just curious. So you're just listening? Or are you playing around? Don't answer that. Oh, we lost your rock out. You froze. Let's figure that out. Our into the world kit, yes, I've used them to go away from. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Alright, Inferno, I'll get with you. Third. I got you. So I have my GMRS and my home radio. With GMRS, you just go pay a fee for, and your whole family can use it. Yes, Balfang. I don't know much about radio GMRS. I just know with them and how to program them. Hey, John. I would like to get a bigger antenna for mine, but I do have in my attic. I have an antenna that runs down to supposed to be like one of those car radios, the 15 watt. I think mine's 15 watt. 15-watt GMRS radio. I have that mounted to the wall in my bedroom above my bed, so I can use it. Jailbreak them by holding a different button. So only the older versions. Newer versions don't jailbreak like that. So like especially this one won't jailbreak like that. This is the actual 8-watt UV5R. I have 5 UV5R GMRS. And I can't do it that with the jailbreak either. But mine weren't bought a year ago. But I can hit a computer probably about 2 miles away with the hand. Inferno, I just figured out we have a lock bridge about an hour away from me. I wish I had one closer. Just wants to freaking.
Newhouse, how long have you been playing with that wick stuff?
I just learned about it. I think the last video that I started playing with fire on, somebody mentioned it.
My cousin was making char cloth out of rope. I think I mentioned that on your Discord to you and Matt and stuff. I've always used old blue jeans or like just a cotton t-shirt.
See, and I knew you could use anything that was cotton, but I never thought about jeans or anything. I've always done it out of bandanas. So like all my char cloth in here and everything was all bandanas.
He cut like 3-inch pieces of maybe half-inch rope that would fit in the Altoids tin and was making char cloth with it. He said he swears by it.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Shit. Like sticking to this. So what I was doing was before I throw it in my tin. I've been taking this and just kind of going like this.
Just
And kind of charring it, and then putting it out real quick. So I got a nice, decent size area to char.
Y'all definitely throw some of that in my bag. I was gonna make more char cloth today. Those are the stormproof matches I picked up because I realized making your video that
Oh
that I
yeah,
was
I
out of
love
them.
those ones. I always stuff
Yeah,
some coffee and stuff down in there too.
Well, in my bag, I usually have. There's one of the things I grabbed that I didn't go in for, the paraffin coated bird's nest things. I usually have these wax wicks. I carry a little baggie of dryer lint, and then I carry a baggie stuffed full of cotton balls. Is all usually in there, and then of course, you know what I mean, the ferrule rod and stuff.
There we go. I got one to hit.
But yeah, I usually have cotton balls and dryer lint in my bag.
Yeah, and that's what I usually have charcoal. One of those bird's nests, but I used my bird's nest when I did my challenge.
I always made my own bird's nest and used the wife's either the wax melt things that she has or candles and just kind of coated them myself. But when I went in for those matches, those were surprisingly cheap. I think they were Zippo brand, and they were surprisingly cheap at Bass Pro. So I grabbed a bundle of them.
Yeah,
I think
Walmart does those.
and I threw like 5 of them.
John, I tried that. I don't know if you missed it. I can't get it to throw a big enough spark. Hit it short on wick. Oh, yeah. If your audio on over there. Are you watching on something else?
What is it?
I think we're getting audio feedback when I talk.
It's probably could have something to do with my service here. Like I said, it is terrible here. That's why I always upload my videos at night after the kids not playing Xbox or anything, and
You're good.
less people are on their cell phones and stuff because it's just terrible up this road, up this hollow here.
Then stuck on what, Humble? So,
John, that's what Matt's Lock Shop was telling me on my Newhouse video. I always just ran the striker down the ferrule rod, but Matt's Lock Shop was telling me that to pull back instead of push forward.
Yeah, no, a lot of people suggest that. The only issue is, I'll show you the difference on what I experience. So when I'm striking it, I can get a nice big spark like that. When I'm doing it the other way, I end up like this. Just those little sparks. And I don't know why. I haven't been able to figure it out.
So you struggle with the backstroke.
But if I go I get nice. Big spark. It's a skill issue, I guess. Caleb, what's up, man?
I honestly never tried pulling backwards like that. I'd have to get used to it, mess with it.
Yeah, it's different.
And I was spoiled when I was a kid and started doing this stuff. I had the magnesium block with the little tiny ferro rod on it, and I would shave an ungodly amount. Yeah, those playing with those as a 8-year-old and stuff would shave an ungodly amount of magnesium, and it didn't really matter if you pulled forward or pushed backward or whatever. Like it was lighting.
You go on Amazon. This is CRKT brand.
Okay.
So it's. Wonder if I can get it to work with this one. I can get it with that. Maybe it's better grip on the ferro rod. Fine. Get that to work a little better. Now I can't get it to go at all. There we go. I got it.
Nice. Where'd you get those wicks?
Walmart.
Ugh, my most hated of all marts.
You could probably order them on Amazon too. All they are, like the kerosene.
For like the kerosene lamps or oil lamps. Okay. It's like 45 minutes for me to get to Walmart and going into town, and I just hate it and try to avoid it at all costs.
I live right in town.
I had to go to Morgantown.
3 minutes up the road.
Yeah, it's like 45 minutes for me, and going into town. It took everything I had to go to Morgantown to Bass Pro last night.
I get it. I hate driving.
Yeah, Caleb. Magnesium burns ridiculously hot.
Oh yeah, and so these things have teeth on the end of them to scrape the magnesium block.
Yeah, when I was a kid and played with those, I would go in my dad's garage and take hacksaw blades and carry those to shave that. Like I said, I would use so much magnesium that it didn't matter. It was starting. It was catching and burning. How many subscribers do you need, Matt? Newhouse, how many subscribers do you need to go live?
I think 1,000.
Well, shit, I don't have anywhere near that, and I can go live.
Can you go live by yourself?
Yeah. I like accidentally started the other night when I just went to do a video and was like,
it's you can go live, but you don't. You're limited with how many viewers you're allowed to have at once.
Okay, Caleb's saying 50 and Humboldt's saying 50.
Yeah, so that's right. You need 50 to be able to go. And then under 1,000, you're limited.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like 220-ish, and accidentally started to go live the other night, and all I was doing was going to film that. Actually, that master lock video that I did.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, it was when my little boy wanted to do that raking video. I started to make it alive instead, and it was letting me. But I'd never. This is my first live, everybody, so I apologize for. Hey, G Key.
This is not one I have to wait. There you go. Got that.
Your little wheel that you used, does that take like Zippo flints?
Yeah.
Nice. I'd like
And
to
I
get one
got
of
it
those.
from Southern Specialties, but they're hardcore survival.
Oh, okay. I'd like to get something like that to throw in there. I always have a Bic in my fire kit. I say always, and I don't today because Lauren took it to light candles and stuff when I was.
Yeah, that's what I used to, and then I've taken them all out to do other stuff.
Hey, if Not Too Dead's still here, it's his birthday, so everybody tell him happy birthday. Happy birthday, Dead.
Hey man, happy birthday! The big 4-0 now. I forgot he did mention that on his live the other day. I don't know how well you guys can see that. You think that's enough magnesium?
Those are rookie numbers. You got to step those numbers up.
Yeah, I think it works.
Oh, right on. You like them, Humboldt?
Thank you, Caleb. Have a good day, man. Yeah, those matches are fucking awesome. I love it.
I had a couple, one or two, I'm thinking two different containers of these and ran out and realized I didn't have any more. That's one of the reasons I went to town last night. And Lauren wanted to eat and stuff, so we went. And then I saw it back.
Oh, you cut out, rock out. GK man, that would be rock out. Something's going on with his. There you are. You're back.
Yeah, it's a service up this in the woods, buddy. Yeah, I almost bought the Zippo ones. They were like twice as big. There was less in it for more money, and I know I like these ones, so I just bought these again.
Oh yeah, you can soak that whole face. You can dip the matches
with the O-ring and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can leave the matches in water.
Yeah, and I've had them. I know I like them, and I was still testing them in the kitchen sink this morning. Lauren woke up to coffee and matches burning.
I have a old brass pin somewhere that got messed up. So I think I'm going to take it and see if I can fold this and stick it in the tube. Make me a little. Oh look, there's still in there.
You said hard case survival for that striker?
Yeah, so they have this version. And hold on one second. Prices are out the way. We'll look at some stuff on the website. Oh, my computer's up. We'll wait till that's done. It's on my right now, apparently.
I just ordered a decent bit of stuff from Southern Specialties the other day for the first time. I think it's supposed to come Monday. I'm pretty pumped. I didn't know they did the hard case survival and stuff as well.
Yeah, so yeah, they do both sites. All right, John. Have a good day, man. Grab one of these smaller pieces. Make a little feather stick. Not take it off. This is a skill that I haven't practiced.
No, I'm guilty as well. I haven't messed with the feather stick things much.
I'm more so just shaving. I think that would get it going. Fat wood. It's not the prettiest looking thing, but you gotta do. Let's find out. Yeah, I think that. What is a tri-stick? Explain to me what you mean by that.
Yeah, never heard of it unless he just means try before you do it.
Yeah, Matt. So, next time we go live, what week the week after? And I'll be on. We'll have you on. Hi, Nate. How you doing, man? All right. I watched guy on YouTube take a knife, stick it on a nail like this, start beating it with a hammer, and it went through the nail. It didn't damage the blade at all. I don't know what knife it was though, but he does it with all kind of knives. I guess.
Yeah, hell yeah, Matt. That sounds awesome.
We can talk about it all. Absolutely, man. Option's another thing that I can do 3 knots. I can do like tying your shoes. I can do a noose. And I can do a square knot.
I used to know tons of knots from Boy Scouts and stuff, but that information has long since left.
That's one of the things that I never really learned. Oh, and I don't know if this counts as a knot, but technically I can do that. Start. So when it comes to this kind of stuff, Lockout, what's your favorite piece of knowledge?
At the time, probably knots and fire making, but the fire making stuck with me and the knots did not.
So one of my favorites.
We did a lot of archery here in Scouts as well. A lot of archery, and I'm a big bow hunter. My dad's made custom recurves and stuff his whole life, and I made my own recurve, and so the archery thing was big too. But that wasn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thing is big because it was already such a big part of my life in the first place.
I got you. I'm real big into like the medicine stuff. And then edible plants. I don't know enough, but I know a bit.
Yeah, we're big into foraging here. Me and my wife and kids and stuff. We forage about 9 months out of the year. There's stuff here that we can forage. So I'm planning on going live a couple of times and stuff while we're out doing that kind of stuff. But yeah, like edible plants and what's in season and what's not and stuff like that.
You ever have trouble sleeping?
No, I'm usually so damn worn out by the time I go to bed that I sleep fairly well.
I have
it's exhausting, and then having the kids and damn homestead and all that stuff to do and everything. Usually by the time I am ready for bed, I don't have much of a problem sleeping.
I get that. My wife So I have a plant that I planted 4 years ago, and it just comes back every year. But if you make a tea out of it, it's a sedative.
Okay.
And it's lemon balm is what it is.
Nice.
The other thing you can do. Is, have you ever tried pine needle tea?
Yes, I have.
That stuff's all right. And then you can eat the new growth off of pine trees during the spring. But don't taste the greatest. It's food.
What nutritional value? I
What's that?
mean, you're going to get tons of vitamins and stuff, I assume, but
Yep. Like the new shoots off of it. It just got the real strong taste of sap. What is that, Humbled? Yes, pine needles have a ton of vitamins. What else? What else that's everywhere? Dandelions. You can eat the leaves off of those.
you can make wine from the flowers.
Yes, you can even take the flowers and the stem and boil them, and then take the what comes out of that, refine it still. And if you have like skin marks, like the darker spots and stuff, you can stick that on there to bleach the spot. There's another plant that we just started last fall. But they say the seeds have more caffeine than coffee does. I cannot think for the life of me. It's like a weed, and it's not prickly, but it's sticks to you. Wait. What are you talking about, Humboldt? Cattails are awesome food. Make one of them not. There's an app. That show you how to do them, and you got a few email messages up with that. Absolutely, Matt. Oh, I was telling you about those bandanas. Did you see the picture I sent you? Oh, did we lose audio from him?
I'm here. It's getting all glitchy and stuff.
Nope, you're good. I was just making sure.
Did you say a picture you sent me?
Yeah, of that bandana that we were talking about earlier.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah, like those, but then they animal tracks, all kind of different ones that you can get. How to make fire.
Nice.
I thought about grabbing some of those. To go in with that. There's so much I'd like to learn how to do. What you got going on over there? Matt, what's your favorite way to make fire? Lighter.
I was waiting for that.
Touche. Although I'll go past you on that a little bit. We're talking about easy ways for propane torch.
Done that a couple of times, Matt, just to know that I could, but absolutely my least favorite.
Favorite is a blow drill. Road flare. There you go. So I got this knife to use as like my food prep knife. And it's a nice little knife. It's all right. Works perfect for food prep. What I bought it for. Other than that, no, it's kind of useless. Magnifying glass fires are fun. You know, I've never got to do a flint and steel one.
I showed my son last summer the magnifying glass and it blew his mind.
What's your favorite kind of shelter to build? Don't tell me a tent.
Putting the seat down in the Jeep. When we go fishing and put the seat down in the Jeep to sleep, that's probably my favorite.
That's funny. I like building lean-tos. Simple and easy.
Yeah, I mean that's probably my go-to as well, just because it's easiest, quick.
I would like to. Oh, I can't even think of what it's called. Like the little dome-shaped ones. My brain. Looks like an igloo, but it's made out of trees. A wedge? Yeah. It's not a wigwam. I don't know why. Listen here. You see what he said?
Humboldt for sure, man. Matt's stuff is awesome.
Oh yeah. Definitely. I need to go watch.
Hey, Newhouse,
So-
I just got a notification on YouTube that you were live with the Lock and Survival Lab.
You want to hear something hilarious? When we get off of here, I'll have a notification on me saying that I was live.
That's funny.
I'll get notifications like weeks after I post the video. Hey, we suggest this video by Newhouse Walking Tea for you. And I'm like, thanks for showing me my own video. So, as far as knives go for survival and like bushcraft type things, what's your favorite grind on?
Oh shit! What? I don't even remember what it is. I got it a couple years ago. I think it's Elliott Brothers or Elliott Brothers or something.
Yeah.
And it's thick, full tang. I've beat it half to death. I spent 20 years managing a butcher shop, and so I learned how to sharpen knives pretty well. And I've resharpened it a couple of times after completely abusing the thing. But
Yeah.
other than that, like intentionally pushing it to its limits and stuff like that, it's not bent or anything. It's just had to resharpen the edge a couple of times.
Yeah.
It's probably 6-inch blade, full tang,
I got you.
leather
Okay,
sheath.
I don't even know what this one is. Let's measure it. Like it's a little bit over 4 inches. 9 inches altogether for the whole thing. But I like the blade profile because it's quick and easy to sharpen with the stone. Oh, getting jammy over there. I like the flat. What is that? A skein drive? Is that what they call that? But because you can just pick up a stone or a brick or anything to sharpen it. I have a set of Arkansas stones that I use, but if I was out somewhere, I could blade pocket knife. Yeah. And that's what you can. You really don't use much. I've done more than I ever should have with the razor blade. Oh, Matt, I did get the message from your daughter. I can send her a message. I'll do that right after the live.
I usually have two G key, man. I always have an old timer pocket knife on me. Like the 3 blades.
Yes, GK man.
Yes, GK man. You always carry something like that on me, and then always something like this.
So lately I've been carrying this. And then I haven't for a minute because my scale started to fall off, but I usually have one of those small keychains with Army knives. I need a new one. Or to just glue the scales back on.
That's wild, Humboldt.
I got lost when I was a kid. Gave me a ride to the camp spot. That is crazy. I couldn't imagine. It's gonna make me a little pile of shavings here and throw that in my pit. Yeah. Certified for rescue. That's awesome. Hey, look, I do have a notification saying Newhouse live.
I just got it a few minutes ago that you were live.
I probably did too. I just have my sound turned off. I had a ton of them. Not too dead. First two videos it looked like. Scully posted something in Discord. You carry a Swiss Army knife? 6-year-old girls from Nothing in Survival. That's awesome, Humbled. Feel like fatwood shaving in a fire pit might be a little bit of cheating. Yeah, happened a couple years ago. That's all. Your daughter, Pharaoh Rod.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised at how well this holds up to this crap.
Okay. Newhouse. My little boy wants to make another raking video tonight. He just came out and was asking me.
There you go. Oh shit! I know what I got to do. A little bit of charcoal. little bit of that.
I have cuffs coming from Southern Specialties with my other stuff. I think Monday. I'm pretty pumped.
There you go, man. I think I threw one of those key rings in your pack too.
Oh, right on.
That way you could make a stuff full.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I couldn't watch you and Stu and stuff play with these damn cuffs anymore and not get a pair.
The only reason we even have a pair is because they sent this pair to Marissa.
Oh, okay.
I want to order the Peerless.
The Peerless?
Yeah, or not the Peerless. These ones are the Peerless. I want the Smith & Wesson one.
Okay, I ordered the Peerless. A couple people had told me that those were the best ones to start with, so.
That's what these ones are. All right. All right. Firewire handcuffed.
Cheeky, man.
Are you teaching escape criminals how to survive? No, I'm teaching escape kidnappers how to survive. There you go. Firewire handcuff. And I didn't even use the freaking sharp claw. So who knows why my charcoal like that?
What did you use? I've never seen it spark.
I used a bandana. I've never seen it spark before either. I just used a cotton bandana. What's that?
I wonder if it's just residual magnesium specs.
Well, no, because it'll spark like. Hold on. I'll grab this piece and I'll hold it in my hand.
Man, Matt's saying impurities. I've never seen it spark before, though.
What do you mean impurities? Please. Oh, it might help if I pull it apart. I don't like the light. Watch this one. Oh, there we go. Yeah. It'll hit like certain parts on the cloth. As I burn myself with it. Not completely pure cotton. I got you. So what you're saying is don't buy Walmart Chinese bandanas and make purple. I got a bag of bags. So better contain these shavings. Maybe if they'll go in the damn bowl. About how this works. So rock out. What do you want to go over next one? What
I'm starting to lose you there pretty bad. I think people are getting home and using more shit here.
I got.
Okay, there you're back there pretty decent. Now, what'd you say next time?
Yeah, what topic would you like to focus on next time?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever. I will get Matt on there and go from there. Hopefully the weather's a little better for me. I'll wait and make char cloth on that episode. And
we just title the next one. Matt teaches us how to do it.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, if it's warmer, maybe I'll go show some honeybees and that kind of stuff. That's I mean, I like the bushcraft and survival and stuff like that. Done fire making my whole life and stuff like that. But I'm definitely contribute with the kind of self-sufficient, growing your own food and preserving your own food and stuff. So hopefully if we're gonna you still thinking bi-weekly, doing this every other week?
Yeah. At least for now.
Yeah, so I mean, we got 2 weeks closer to spring by then. I'll probably be starting stuff in the greenhouse, and so I can do that. We can learn stuff from Matt. You guys can watch me try not to get stung messing with 50,000 honeybees.
That's a lot, man.
An established hive, a full established hive, has around 50,000 normally.
I wish I could, but I'm allergic to bees.
Mine are extremely docile, just the breed that they are, and I mess with them a lot, so they're used to it and everything. They get fired up if you start taking any honey, but I get probably close to 50,000 in my one hive, and mess with them multiple days a week all summer. And I got stung in the mouth last year by a yellow jacket at work.
Oh God!
Got stung by my bees here, walking around my property barefoot, messing with honeybees every day. Never got stung. Got stung in the mouth by a yellow jacket at work.
That's usually how it works, though. Did you see me start firing? I see how it is. And then I burnt myself. Oh, you can't even tell. I just dropped a piece of charcoal on my arm while it was burning. Oh, I was telling you earlier about these. I forgot what I was doing. I forgot what I was doing. The computer was updating, but they have this version. And then they have, I think it's plastic. And then you got the wheel on it. But it comes with like a little case that those cotton things go in. And then this goes in the side of it.
Okay. Is that brass?
Yeah, this one's brass.
I like that one.
Yeah, I think this one's a little bit more expensive. But I like this one too. What's that?
It just takes like Zippo flints.
Yeah, that's exactly what it takes.
Sweet.
I actually had to replace mine because I was messing with it so much. Yeah, do a little bit of lock.
I got one of those green brinks for Henry to rake. That's what I think he's wanting to do tonight.
Yeah, that's what I hope yours is better than mine.
Well, I got it for a 5-year-old to rake, so I hope it's not too bad.
Well, the reason I say that is because I could just put this one in. And if I'm at the right depth, it basically works
like a comb.
Well, it matches the. I don't have the key to show you. I don't know what I did with it. But if I lift the back up just slightly and then angle it, if I do it right.
Yes, Matt, it has to be better than that master lock.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I got one of those green brinks and that master lock, and with the intentions
There we go.
on raking them both.
Something like this. I just gotta get it at the right angle.
Yeah, damn. I've never seen one of those brinks that are hard, so
No.
I picked one of those. I picked one up the other day with wanting to keep Henry interested in raking the locks and stuff. So
I would like to tear mine apart and modify it like bushcraft did.
Yeah.
I just haven't felt like drilling it out. A Brinks commercial. Have you tried raking it yet? I was trying to turn it back on. I just did a review of this last week. I can find this thing. Magnetic. I like sticking it just on my shirt. On my shirt like that. Turn it on. Try to rake it. Let me know how it is. It's alright, little flashlight. 1400 lumens. My issue with it is this thing is too hard to pop open. So if you got that popped open and then you drop it in water, the waterproof rating means nothing.
USB charger.
Yeah, USB-C. Other than that, it's a great little flashlight. Other than that, their webs or on Amazon. It's the nickel battery, the neem or whatever it's called. But when I got mine, it came with a. I don't know if you guys can see this. A lithium-ion battery. There we go. We were talking about edible plants earlier. Oh, that's right. Yeah, certain parts of that. You ever see those? Pops up in the house.
Newhouse. Do you and Marissa make your own jelly or anything?
Hi.
Her grandma makes chili. Or not hot chili. Sorry, it's hot.
I don't make jelly. I make like syrup.
Yeah, she makes like
Okay. We make our own maple syrup, but we just kind of miss that temperature range for showing on live. It's getting too warm to do it anymore. But yeah, we tap maple trees and make our own.
awesome.
Do you want to adopt me?
We're just gonna start talking.
Listen, there was an adopt. So
That is awesome. We need to buy some stuff from you.
Yeah, well, I looked it up and I can send you all honey. So here and hopefully in another few weeks, maybe a month, when we do our split and stuff like that, I have to pull honey frames. So I will. When I got into them the other day, when it was in the 60s and stuff, there is a ton of honey left. They didn't use all their reserves this winter. So.
That's all.
And I can mail honey. So
That's awesome.
How far are you guys from Morgantown?
He has some videos, I think. You have some videos on pulling the frame?
No. The only videos I have right now are just doing checks, cracking the lid and feeding them pollen patties and stuff like that with the temperatures, the winter, snow, and everything. But I'm going to post videos of pulling frames and stuff like that as soon as the weather breaks. I'm going to post a video of doing the split and stuff like that.
Absolutely. That's what she just said. She'd like to see that kind of stuff.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I plan on showing it.
Awesome.
I would love that.
My little boy's obsessed with it. We got him a bee suit, and he goes and does it with me and stuff. He loves it.
That's awesome. They make the little kids bee suit?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep, he's 5 and on the smaller side, and we've got him a bee suit and the veil, everything, and he goes up and pulls frames with me and gets all in there.
Amazing.
That is awesome.
He prefers to eat the wax. Like, I'll scrape the caps off to get the honey, and he wants the honeycomb with the honey in it, and he chews on the wax like it's gum.
I've heard of people doing that.
Oh yeah, you can, and I have, but I prefer not to chew on the wax and would rather just have like a spoonful of honey. But he prefers the honeycomb, chewing on the wax like it's damn bubble gum.
See, our daughter likes to try and yeah, I encourage loving all animals.
Like it's a damn spider or something. Look, I think this guy's stuff might be a little bit better than the last one.
Yeah, buddy.
Doesn't want to right there. Let's try it the easy way. There's no. It's a freaking light.
It's a freaking light.
There we go.
There we go.
Matchlock said he loved all animals too.
All animals too.
I do too. Ira.
I do too. The animals are delicious.
Well,
Well,
her mom gets mad because
her
I
mom gets mad because
go rabbit hunting.
you're rabbit hunting.
All rabbits are cute,
All rabbits are cute.
and I tell her yes and delicious.
Tell her yes and delicious.
Yeah. Well, speaking of delicious, I'm getting yelled at because supper's done.
All right, man.
All right, man.
We'll cut it off here.
We'll cut it off here.
I gotta go make dinner too.
Go make dinner too.
And I will
And
see
I
you next
appreciate
time.
I'll
this.
see you
And
next time.
yeah, I appreciate this. This was nice, and I think they'll get better. Get Matt on there. Start
Yeah.
doing more outside stuff with the weather breaking, and it'll be nice.
Absolutely, man.
Absolutely, man.
All right. You have a good night.
You have a good night.
All right, later, guys. Thanks, Newhouse.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.